Hi, hello everyone. Tonight we're going to review a movie called October Sky. It is one of the most endearing movies that has been in my heart for ever since my college days, and has been one of the most influential movies of my life, and also like the life of like some of my close friends as well. Because like me and my close friends, we grew up in certain poor environments where we essentially knew about the meaning of poverty and the lack of opportunities, and how proving yourself as like someone capable is necessary for you to gain opportunity in your life. So the movie we are going to review tonight is October Sky, and it stars Jake Gyllenhaal and few other noticeable or not so noticeable actors. But it is initially my thoughts, my views in America. It is this like very rich and luxurious society of only rich people and not poor people. But after seeing this movie, it really changed my perception of the United States, and also like my perception of the world in general. Where like Jake Gyllenhaal is from the small mining community town where people become miners because their fathers were miners and their grandfathers were miners, and there is like little to no other opportunity for these people. And right now we have these things called the student loan debt and whatnot. But like this is the prior to the student loan debt, where like people weren't even like capable of taking a student loan, and they were just stuck in limbo or like only to do with mining jobs for the rest of their lives, kind of like that. So and this movie starts out with Russians launching Sputnik. And how do I say this? It is like the time when the space race used to happen between the USA and USSR. So, the Jake Gyllenhaal watching this like artificial satellite above us, it really, yeah, entertained him, and also it really got him excited to the point where like, why can't we do something like this for America? So he was not a nerd, but like seeing all the science, the practical effects of science changing people's lives or like changing the world, it it inspired him to kind of like find out more about rocketry. So he talks to the class nerd who only reads about books and nothing else, and like immediately the nerd says, no, I won't do your homework for you. But Jake Gyllenhaal is like, no, I came to you to study about rocket science or learn more about rocket science. So after that, he and a small team of kids, they get together and they try to make model rockets and try to win a local science competition. And winning this local science competition will propel them to the next will get them scholarship to universities and whatnot. So they get really really involved in science. But like just like in real life, life happens that knocks you in your face. Like Muhammad Ali says, like everyone has a plan till he gets punched in the face. And that's exactly what happens to Jake Gyllenhaal, where he is so brilliant in this execution. He does everything perfectly, but he gets punched in the face by reality. And like there is some conspiracy thing happening where like his rockets was supposed to kind of like destroy some other like someone's farm or like some governmental institution. So for that, he was dismanned from some science society and what hold on and so forth. But like his friends eventually they catch they disprove like all the allegations, and they gave Jake Gyllenhaal a chance. And like he eventually wins some science fair and he wins a lot of accolades. And and at the end of the movie, it is shown that he makes it into NASA. And each and every, like initially in the beginning of the movie, we thought like only one person will go to college. But by the end of this movie, we see that like every one of his friends, they go to college because of the awards and like the recognition that Jake Gyllenhaal receives. And we see Jake Gyllenhaal as this type of action hero who did only action movies. But in this movie we see this like very personal aspiring sides of him which we haven't seen before. Like I thought Nightcrawling was a very interesting like movie that he did, but this was even more interesting personal story, almost kind of like a Field of Dreams. Everyone like knows the famous dialogue from Field of Dreams: if you build it, they will come. So this is certain something very equivalent, where like you build something, it inspires other people to build something even greater and to get ahead with their lives. And that is the theme of this story. Like, please do watch it. It is one of the most influential movies of my life ever. Thank you.